So, when companies don't consider location as a strategic advantage and they only consider location purely as a cost decision, they miss out a lot on how geography can be a real competitive asset. So, being embedded in the right region, and in our case, that means more dense regional cluster, it can improve operational flexibility, access to specialized suppliers, and improve the availability of skilled labor. It also enhances information flow and collaboration, which can improve decision making and innovation. And then, based on our paper, we show at least during recessions and turbulent times, being located in these dense clusters allows firms to experience less uncertainty, invest more, and grow faster. And so, in this sense, location is not just where they're going to operate and reduce cost, it actually affects their resiliency and their competitiveness. So, when we consider a dense regional cluster, we simply mean it's a place where many related businesses operate near one another and reinforce each other's success. And so, this can include companies in similar or complementary industries. It can have specialized suppliers, skilled workers, and even supporting institutions like universities. And so, examples of this are going to be technology in Silicon Valley or technology in Seattle. You have biotech in Boston, and even auto manufacturing in Michigan. And so this proximity is really just an ecosystem where firms are going to share talent, ideas, and resources. So in our view, proximity is going to build resilience in a lot of different ways. One is that firms are going to benefit from faster information flow about changing conditions, which is going to help them adapt quickly. In addition, local supplier relationships are going to improve reliability and flexibility when these disruptions actually occur. And having access to a deep labor pool is going to make it easier to scale up or pivot operations. And this is all going to make them more resilient. Being in the strong cluster and having the supportive ecosystem can also signal credibility to your customers, lenders, and suppliers that you will be resilient. And so, again, you're going to reduce uncertainty and allow these firms to really kind of invest and grow during these downturns and turbulent times. So, in order to view it not being defensive or bragging, what we think is key to framing it in a way that the region is an ecosystem that provides advantages rather than a self-promotional claim. And so companies, what they can do is they can emphasize collaboration, the workforce expertise, and reliable supply networks that comes from being in a cluster. So instead of saying they are superior because of location, they can explain how being part of a strong regional network helps them respond quickly to customer needs and market changes. And so again, this is going to allow them to communicate their stability and capability without sounding boastful. So being in a cluster makes all these things possible and much easier. But even if relocation is impossible to a cluster, firms can build many of the same advantages through building these local relationships. So long-term partnerships with suppliers and neighboring firms can improve reliability and efficiency, even if there's not a large concentration of them. Forming those partnerships does help. Same thing, collaboration with universities and training programs are going to strengthen talent pipelines. Participating in regional business networks can help build trust and reputation. And so again, all these things, even if there's not a huge density of these related businesses, developing these connections can signal commitment, stability, long-term strength, and show stakeholders that resilience comes not just from being in the geography, but also from these relationships.